Okay, it says I'm live. Um, it's a bit weird doing a live unlisted, but I'm doing it unlisted for a reason. Long story short, um, I took a hell of a time uploading this being thankful video. It was taking me way too long to upload, so I've in its place, I thought I'd make it live, unlisted, and then make it public once I'm done because um I think I've done way too many actual live videos, having people in the chat lately, and it's time to get back to. Well, the intention was to do a non-live video day, but it was taken. Remind me, folks, never ever try and upload a 16-minute video on here. Holy, helps if you can see me, doesn't it? I sometimes forget my blasters over my web camera. Anyway, yeah, remind me, folks, never you try and upload a 16-minute long video. It legit was taking me 5 hours, and I thought I've already promised this type of video on my private Twitter feed, and I need to get that video up in that unlisted live. Following my Saturday or one of my Saturday live streams, which was a merry experience, but as soon as I turned off the stream, I was in a really, really bad place. I was lucky not to end up in hospital, from being honest. So never drinking that much again, ever. I wasn't even out for it. It's weird. I wasn't even out. But I was feeling blessed. Over the weekend, I was thinking about a lot of things when I was recovering and all that fun stuff. I was supposed to be on some people's panels yesterday. I've been invited up by Gemma and Eli and good old Stephen Mark, and I'm very blessed to have had those invitations up. And I just last night, my eye was really sore and in a bad place. So, but I will eventually no longer be a panel virgin. I promise. Anyway, enough about me rambling on about myself for 2 minutes. So let's start giving out thanks. 10 years ago, 2010, I remember three things about that Pacific year. Joining YouTube, creating the PMDB video series, obviously, number one. Number two was actually appearing on the X Factor, which is ironic now considering what I think of the television. But I was backstage on the X Factor. I was on ITV 1 and 2. And I watched a group of my friends get four no's. I wasn't singing. But obviously, it was a memorable experience. And also meeting, there's a few people in here I actually don't speak to anymore. But I think it's wrong not to mention those whom helped you along the way. And one was Gary, Abby and Dylan's mum. Ironically, this is my 21st video appearance. Successful upload, live stream, whatever you want to call it, of 2020. And I remember my 21st original video 10 years ago. I was about ready to quit. I was done. I was getting a lot of abuse locally. And, I've talked about that enough, talked about that to death. And Gary was one of the ones that kept this going, encouraged me, put confidence in me, and I can't thank him enough. Another person that came into my life, I've actually never met her yet. Maybe one day, Elsie. She's actually another YouTuber on here. And she must have been, I think she discovered me watching one of my singing videos. Howdy! Remember that? I think you do. Don't know why I needed to do that. And this was about 2 years in to YouTube in 2012. I was not in a good place in 2012. I was one of my darkest years for sure. And I thought you know, nowadays I kind of joke about having more videos than subscribers and viewers. But back then I kind of I just felt like a complete failure back then, and I was close to making all of my videos set to private, and that being that. But Elsie made this video for me. I never asked her to make a video. I never paid her to make a video for me. She just made this video, and I can't believe how that someone liked me, liked my videos, was giving me compliment after compliment. I remember sharing that sharing that video on Facebook. There we go. And I think a lot of folk locally were quite jealous that I had a video like that from some random woman down in England. And thanks to Elsie, I stuck around. I thought, if my videos and then people enjoy them, or at least one person enjoys them that much, then it is worth. And I stuck around. Elsie's a big reason why I stuck around for many more years to come. Another person who I have met, was friends with, Mata. She was the lady that took me to see Miley Cyrus. She also bought me a camera. She got me a camera for my birthday. I always feel bad getting gifts. I never asked her, but just, she obviously, used to enjoy my videos, and it was another person that encouraged me to keep going. So Mata's another one. For the first 8 years on YouTube, I was very antisocial. I would I would sign in, upload a video, leave. And I wouldn't comment on anybody's videos. I wouldn't, I wasn't into, it took me 8 years to do my first live stream. Now, in the video I was going to upload, but couldn't upload because it was taking forever, I actually added a clip at the start of my of the video that's been replaced by this one. And maybe I'll add it to a future upload, we shall see. But it was my first video, and Diva Dave D had popped in, and you can see the excitement on my face in the first live stream in 2018, how excited I was to see him. And when I went live in 2018, as I seemed to garner a new audience. I had my very small amount of people that would watch over the 8 years, that would stick by. Richard definitely deserves a mention. That would stick by me year after year, still checks on, But when I started to go live, I discovered a whole new audience and that's one of the things I miss about going live regular, is the instant interaction with the chat. And too many people to mention, but one I have to mention first and foremost is Adriana. I've developed such a strong bond, a best friend. And not just in the last couple of years, but one of my best friends I've ever had in my life, easily. And I do believe that she's one of the angels out there in this life. And her and others in my live streams, I won't, I'm not gonna. It's difficult when you start mentioning names because you always leave somebody out. But another two I like to mention because they take a lot of time to watch my non-live videos, as well as Jeff and Jojo. And Jeff, you appreciate my James Bond videos, and you seem to enjoy those. Did I mention? Now I cracked this joke. I've got to do it again. See, I'm trying to remake this 21st upload I had planned that wouldn't upload to YouTube. It was taking far too long. So, in that video, um, I mentioned about done the whole. Do you remember me meeting Roger Moore joke, which when in my Merry Saturday Night Live video, I was kept repeating myself at times, and I looked back at the chat later on and was rather amused by others in the chat. Cab Seven, and he's another great support on here. That me repeating stuff, and but Jeff, Jojo, another honestly, there's a set of people before I ever make a video, before I ever go live. There's a set of people in my mind. I think, you know what? I don't care about a big audience these days at all. I don't care about numbers. I laugh at it now. That's how my theme tune goes now. And God, this is a ramble. I tell you what, it's so weird. Like when I'm not live doing it. I think I've done this a couple of times before. Then made it, published it, made it public. But my goodness, it's a weird thing doing an unlisted live, because just when you get into that mode where you're so used to people coming in, and I tell you what, the guys and ladies and gentlemen that do come in, do my live streams. I'm going to wrap this up soon. I'm just going to make it like 60 minutes, like the intention was to begin with. As this it's not really a proper live, as it's an unlisted one. And anyways, I've got to thank everybody that's ever came into my live streams, because I don't have topics really. I wing it, and the best live streams work when you guys come in. You give me great music to perform for you. So, and just I was feeling blessed. I had a really, I was in big time trouble following this live stream on Saturday, and I don't even want to joke about it. And of course, that's when you have when you get scared in life, you count your blessings, and I just thought it's time to give thanks. So on Chris, see, I hate doing videos like this in a way, because always I end up, there will be someone that I probably should mention, and I forgot about Chris just before I end the stream. One of the guys I met up with here, and you have really encouraged me to keep going, and to smash that 10th anniversary milestone a lot. And I think Aberdeen, obviously there's people out there locally that take the mick. I'm used to that 10 years, and they, that's never going to be everybody's cup of tea. Well, I guess I am their cup of tea, but they see me in a different light than I and some others see me. I guess I'm so bad and good in their eyes, but it's nice that there's actually some genuine people locally that actually enjoy and want to meet up with me. So looking back and thanking those who are not actually in my life at the moment, but I think it's the right thing to do to thank those. So Gary, Mata, Elsie, Adriana, and everybody else that entered the live streams, Jeff and Jojo, so on and so forth, Chris. Thank you this is me unedited. This is me doing a raw, real video. I don't I I put on a performance mask when I do videos, and because I'm quite a shy, really shy person deep down, and I've got my demons still. Even though in the last couple of years I've gone on top of my demons, they do still they're annoying me right now as I speak. But I have been blessed with some great people over the last 10 years that have kept me going on here, and I thought it was time to give thank you. And anybody I've missed, thanks to everyone that's took time out of their day to watch this irrelevant small video career from Scotland. I was feeling blessed Sunday. I was feeling rough, but I was also feeling very blessed, just thinking about things. I think sometimes you need a scare in life just to, like, the people who are actually important in your life, come straight forward. And um, I love my family, blah 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 blah. I'm going over the limit here, but I just thought I'd give thanks, and I'm not sure if I'll have an actual live video. As I say at the start of this video, this was an unlisted live, just because I was having problems uploading. It was taking far too long, and I was like, I'm not waiting up in here up until like 3 a.m. and then it might not even work. So it's like, oh, okay. And sometimes you have to do. I've done that numerous times where uploads have failed for whatever reason, or the internet. Another thing that happens, internet sometimes crashes out. You've got to start again. Sometimes I do a completely different video. But when I went live this weekend, a number of people seem to enjoy it. So sometime there will be another proper live stream. But in this video, I'd just like to thank those who have kept the PMDB video series going year after year, because I'm not this strong person behind the scenes. I'm a mess a lot of times, paranoid, insecure, nervous wreck a lot of times. I just hide it more days than others. So with other people I mentioned and many others, we did this together. We kept in my heart a good thing going, and I kind of hint at drawing the line on making video content after the 10th anniversary. But God, you guys that watch make me want to do it for another 10. So, but no. Let's not promise that. God, still be here for it. You ought to be scary. Anyways, I'm gonna rambling on here. So, in its place, in my failed videos place, is an even longer video of me rambling, raw, real, from the heart, unedited, thanking those that have supported me over these last near 10 years. And it wouldn't be possible. Thank God too. I keep an open mind on things, but I do believe there's a supreme being out there that makes this all possible. So I thank God too, and everyone that has shown me, kept me going uh, this near decade. So I hope you enjoy this ramble of a video. It's from the heart, unedited, raw, real. This is as real as it gets, and I'll be back with some more non-live videos when I've got a good idea. And as for when I go live again, a proper live stream, um, maybe week. Don't get too excited, but I might do one once a week, not on a Saturday. But anyways, I'm going rambling on here. Let's go. God bless.